In this project, we're going to make a classroom with a teacher and students who introduce themselves one after another. Remember to save your project as conversation by your name before we start. First, tap the background button. Find and select the classroom background, then tap the checkmark button. Delete the default character by pressing and holding. Then tap the red X button when it shows up. Now, let's add our characters. Tap the plus button on the left side, choose your character, then tap the check mark. Add the teacher and 3 students one by one. Drag the teacher to stand in front of the whiteboard and move the students to the chairs. Now, let's program the teacher. We want the teacher to greet the class and introduce himself. Tap the yellow button and drag the green flag block. Then tap the purple button and drag 2 say blocks. In the first one, we're going to type welcome. In the second, type my name is Mr. Smith. You can also make up your own name for the teacher. Next, tap the yellow button again and drag the closed envelope block. This will send a signal to the first student to start speaking. Then tap the red button and drag the end block. Now, it's time for the students to introduce themselves one by one. We'll do this by using the envelope blocks, which pass messages from one character to another. When a character sends a colored envelope, the next character with the same colored open envelope will start its code. Go to the first student. Drag an open envelope block and leave it as orange, since that matches the teacher's closed envelope. Then, drag a say block and type something like, "Hi, my name is Relina." Next, drag a closed envelope block and change its color to green by tapping the down arrow on the block. Finally, drag the red end block. Now, we're going to go to the second student. Drag an open envelope block and change its color to green. Then drag a say block and make the student introduce themselves. Next, drag a closed envelope block and change its color to blue. Add the red end block. For the last student, drag an open envelope block and change its color to blue. Then drag a say block and type the student's introduction. After that, drag a closed envelope block and change its color to red. Add the red end block. Now, let's go back to the teacher one last time. We want him to respond after everyone has introduced themselves. Drag an open envelope block and change its color to red. That's the last envelope sent by the last student. Then drag a say block and type, "It's nice to meet you all." Finish with a red end block. Now we're done coding. Tap the green flag button at the top and watch the teacher and students introduce themselves in order. Nice work! You just made your characters have a full conversation using block coding. Now try to make it even better. You could add more students, change what they say, or have the teacher ask a question next.